Alright, let's break down these new Melty Blood changes, because I'm excited for them. While some of the new mechanics introduced in Melty Blood Type Lumina were a little overtuned and polarizing, I think the base game that was there still had a really good feel to it, and really did feel like a Melty Blood game. I'm glad to see that they're taking feedback well, and they are adjusting the battle system accordingly. So first, we got this series of tweets put out by the official Melty Blood Twitter account, just overviewing all the changes. So let's break them down right here. If you like the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps out the channel a ton. First off, there are general balance adjustments. We have adjusted things generally to increase the level of freedom and show off more of the characters' personalities for a more personalized experience. What I'm thinking is toning down proration a lot, so not every single combo ends up being about 4k damage. So we're going to have some lower damage characters, some higher damage characters, maybe more branching combo paths, just more options to play around with is what I'm thinking. In the notes, in this image, general adjustments to increase the level of freedom and allow a more personalized experience, various control improvements, adjustment to highlight character distinctions, added new moves to characters. That should be interesting. I'm curious. Maybe more command normals, maybe one more like special. Keep existing combos usable and adjust combo system to allow for new combo creation. I'm sure most characters' bread and butter is going to be updating, but if you don't feel like learning a new combo, you can still use the old ones. Alright, here's the big one. Shield will be weakened overall. Looks like you won't be thrown into disadvantage so quickly if you hit a shield, basically. Makes it more of a committal option, so let's just go with bullet points. Re-examine frame values such as increasing recovery, reduce moon icon gain on successful shield from 2 to 1. Moon icons will now gradually deplete when shield is held. Remove landing recovery when jump attacks are shielded. Make mid attack blowback edge B and C unblockable by crouching shield, netting you a fatal counter. Make blowback edge forced release unblockable by crouching shield. Standing shield against mid crouching B or C attacks, and crouching shield against standing B or C attacks will now fail and convert into a special guard. When converted to guard, shield counters cannot be used. The character will take chip damage and will lose another moon icon for a total of 2. Yeah, just seems like makes shield less polarizing for sure. You just can't throw it out and not get punished for it, basically. I mean, you could get punished for the old one, but a lot of the scenarios just the risk reward wasn't really there for it. It was too skewed. So for this one, update on neutralizations and moon drive. I'm guessing neutralizations, that's their word for clash frames, right? Neutralization is now prevented when hitting with a standard move from the back, and has been made less likely for powerful moves like invincible skills and EX specials. Moon Drive and Moon Skills remove throw and vulnerability from activating Moon Drive. Allow repeated aerial dashes in the same direction while in Moon Drive. I think that's pretty cool. Adjustment to make it easier to increase the number of magic circuits when activating Moon Skills by eliminating the limit on the number of magic circuits to be increased. I don't really know what that one means. But sounds good overall. Updates to dash and combos. Reduce time until moves or guards are available after dashing on the ground. So I did think that it felt overall a little clunky when I played this last, just like acting out a dash, which kind of just made me want to jump all over the place, which, I mean, it's Melty Blood, that's kind of what you do. It's a more aerial focused game, but I don't think this will be you won't be able to act quite as fast as like Under Night. I don't think they're putting dash blocking in the game, but it will feel a little bit more responsive, and I think that's a good thing. Shorten landing recovery for aerial dash. I think that's going to help with like jump in empty jump-ins. During the fall of an aerial dash, it is possible to guard in the air. Yeah, I like those changes. Combos. Make combos with specials and other easier to use. Enable previously impossible combos. Adjustments have been made to make combos using jump attacks easier. Display combo damage in versus battle. Make gauge build-up visible in training mode. Enable changes of rapid beat input method. It also enables modes that allow A plus B, turning off the function for only aerial versions in addition to the traditional settings. That's huge. I know a lot of people that did not continue playing the game because rapid beat plus the large input window, with it being on A, B, and C, it kind of did feel bad if you were just trying to feel out the game, and just constantly being locked into an auto combo just didn't feel good. And I'm glad they're giving you variations. You can turn it off entirely, turn it off just for the air, just giving you a lot more flexibility in how you want to control your character is a huge plus. And just some minor things here at the end. Changing how ranks work, more replay functions. Replay functions are always getting more fleshed out, is always a good thing. Rank match, allow selection of player match during the time between KO and victory screen. Add pause waiting to pause menu during training mode. Enable, just general gameplay improvements, UI improvements. New story modes, and obviously these are coming with the same update as these two characters, Neko Arc and Mash. And I don't know if I said it already, but yeah, this is going to be dropping August 19th, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But overall, I'm a big fan of these updates. I still really do believe that there's a really good core game under the Lumina, but it was just those new features were just a little overtuned and felt polarizing. So if you're coming from the old games, it felt bad because you could see that there was a good game underneath all this fluff, I guess you could say, and just seeing it kind of diminish under all these changes they wanted to put in just felt, it was just kind of sad, I guess. But I'm glad that they're listening to player feedback and they are adjusting accordingly. I'm going to be trying out the game after this update. I think Powered CL, I love her design. I think she's a really cool looking character. Probably play a little bit more Kohaku. She was my main at the launch of the game, but obviously, a lot of people dropped the game. So I'll probably try her out again. Curious to see what type of moves they're adding to these new characters and how combo progression's going to evolve. But overall, I think this is a step in the right direction. I hope other people check out the game too, because if these changes are as good as they seem on paper, I'm expecting this game to feel amazing.